Shalom, shalom, shalom. Akim giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Hakadash, the minds to the elders and apostles, the Jim Messer, Woo, salutation to Akim out there pushing his word and truth to the city, risking freedom of your life to do so, more so now than ever before. We're close to the end, man. And it's like every other day, more news and more news articles is coming out about, this Third World War, all right, which is a global conflict involving multiple nations around the world, all right? And we can see by the news that this is happening much faster and expedient than ever before. So let's get to scripture, man. Revelations 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Now the woe means destruction, all right? So what is the second woe? The second woe was the second war, which is prophesied in the book of Revelations that was supposed to take place on earth. Because never in history was there ever global conflicts to this magnitude. You might have a nation against a nation, but not, nations picking sides and going to war with each other. You see, so this time is very different than any other time in history. But scriptures say the second woe is past, but the third woe cometh quickly. What does that mean? The Second World War has passed. It ended it around 1930s, 1940s. When America dropped the atomic bomb on Japan, that's when the war, pretty much concluded. When the nation seen that type of level of strength and military might, which is also Esau's blessing. But now, it said the third woe cometh quickly, because now we're at the doorsteps of World War III. All right, we've seen what's taking place in Gaza between the IDF versus Hamas, and people are getting angered about how, IDF is breaking international law. It's really starting to get people riled up and emotional to the point where they want to do something to IDF, you see? And that's just like further bringing in a global conflict. So I got this article that I found, through a brother's page. And I proofread it a little bit. So I'm going to read a little bit. And this is where, if you want to read the whole thing, you can go look here and find it. It said, U.S. risks being dragged into a third war. So this is December 7th, 2023. All right, 2 days ago, as I'm making this video. So it says the U.S. could be heading towards involvement into another global conflict as tensions between Venezuela and neighboring Guyana skyrocket following controversy referendum that sparked fears of a land grab in South America. The U.S. military said on Thursday that its Southern Command forces would carry out flight operations within Guyana. Later in the day, that Washington would continue its commitment as Guyana trusted security partner. On Sunday, voters in Venezuela backed proposal of Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro to claim sovereignty over contested Essequibo region, which has been a bone of contention between Venezuela and Guyana more than a century. The resource-rich Essequibo region is controlled by Georgetown, making more than 2/3 of Guyana territory. So he's speaking about, warfare between Venezuela and Guyana. Now the scriptures say, let me get this real quick. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Right. So, the scriptures do say, Yahushua prophesied that, before he comes, before he returns, you should hear wars and rumors of wars. All right. This is verse 6. And you should hear wars and rumors of wars, meaning there's a war that's about to take place, or you may hear a rumor that a war is happening as we speak. And there will be actual wars, like what's taking place with Russia and Ukraine, It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, Yahushua had prophesied that before he makes his second return, he comes back, these things will be taking place on earth, and the wars and rumors of wars, all right? And he also expound more things will be happening. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, meaning in many different places throughout the world. This is going to be earthquakes and stuff. So, if verse 8 said, all these is the beginning of sorrow. So that's why everybody's like stressed out, man. Everybody's catching hell. Because these are the beginning of sorrows, all right, when these things start to take place. So, yeah, man. So that's just one account of the many accounts that's taking place throughout the earth about, wars growing up, and America's supposed to be back in Venezuela. So America's getting pulled in many directions. I'm a Jew. I just wanted to check that out. Look at this. Venezuela might mount a military move into Guyana as Caracas faces accusation that is attempting an aggressive land grab in resource-rich neighbor, as reported. So, this is the wars and rumors of war. Look at this. Putin ally issue ominous World War III warning. Blood will flow. Look at this, December 8th. All right? So that was yesterday. And Lord willing, I'm going to do a video on this. Because this is the times that we living in, man. Of war, death, and destruction, man. And if you hear my words or any words of the prophets that's out there on the highways and byways risking their freedom and their life to do so, if you hear our words and we tell you to come back to the Lord, man, make not tarrying, turn back. Hurry up, because we're close, man. We're at the door. So that was it, man. Till next video. Shalom.